Guys, I don't know if you heard this, but there was an ATM that was addicted to money. He was having the worst withdrawals. So in this video, I'm going to debunk the China FUD. They recently went through a Bitcoin mining ban, and I think this is all unbased and it doesn't make any sense, and I'm going to shine light to it. So I'm going to bring up considerations. So first and foremost, we know that the Chinese Communist Party, they want capital controls. They have the digital yuan, they're rolling out, and with Bitcoin, they can't really control their population because it's decentralized. And what they can't control, they don't have power over. And if they don't have power over a currency or a monetary policy, they don't like it at all. So decentralization is a threat to a centralized and controlling government. And that is what I'm going to talk about in this video. If you guys want to see more awesome crypto content, please be sure to subscribe. There's 5 reasons why this is a good thing. First and foremost, Bitcoin miners will just simply move elsewhere. I know right now there's a lot of countries in Central America that have cheap electricity, and honestly, they can go there for at the same cost or less of what they are in China. And obviously we're going to experience short-term pain, but Bitcoin, it's permissionless. They can't ban Bitcoin if, they really can't. It can go anywhere. And while there will be a temporary disruption in the hash rate, it won't stop the overall movement. And the next point is this: it will distribute the hash rate, the mining hash rate, more evenly across the world. Right now we're seeing, there was a time where it was 80%, but 60 to 80% just in China. With a Bitcoin mining ban in China, now it's going to be distributed more evenly, which will make it more decentralized. And as we know, the super majority has been in China, and I'll put Elon's tweet right here because he brought up a valid point. But you know what? Miners will find a way, and they're going to take the path of least resistance. All right, everyone, so this is going to give miners a chance to do things sustainably. So they're going to focus on green energy from the get-go now. So with all these different miners now out of business in China, they're going to go to do volcano mining, maybe solar mining, I don't know. They're going to find alternatives that are environmentally friendly. And, rather than doing it with, dirty coal and all this stuff. So I think it's a really big net positive. Next and most importantly too is it's going to create more wealth wherever it goes. Louisiana, Washington, Oklahoma, Arkansas. These are the 4 states in the US that have the cheapest energy. Something to know about this too is they're also some of the poorest areas in the US. So, there will also be favorable tax incentives. Like Miami mentioned something that they're going to accept miners coming in and they're going to give them favorable tax policies. I don't think they have the most affordable electricity and space to do the mining, but I do think that's also a really good thing, the tax incentives. And you know what? I'm all for adversity. I'm all for stress testing, and this whole ban will be a stress test for the network. If it can go through this, it can go through anything. And with all these miners relocating and the hash rate dropping, they're going to have to overcome the biggest challenges. And this is a valuable test we could look back on and say, wow, it was banned here, and if it gets banned anywhere else, we'll be like, we learned from that, right? So I think these are all really good things. And guys, I only see one bad thing about the China Bitcoin ban, and it's short term. That's all it is. It's, yes, they are an enormous country, and they're a very wealthy country too. And of course, their adoption could increase the price. But in the end, I think it's a threat to them not to do it. I think they're putting themselves in a bad position by not adopting it. While yes, we would have seen a lot more favorable prices if they didn't ban it, I think in the end, it's going to be a wealthier world, and then China may be left behind. So, I think eventually they will realize its value. They'll put it on their balance sheet. But I think it's going to take them time to overcome that, and the Chinese Communist Party will hopefully come around. So, I think overall, this Bitcoin ban in China was actually a really good thing. While it did cause some short-term pain, I think in the long term, everyone will be better off. We're going to have a more distributed network, and it's just going to be more environmentally friendly overall. Also, guys, I am so proud to have you as subscribers. I passed the 500 mark, and every day having you guys as subs means a lot to me. Please be sure to subscribe if you enjoyed this content, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.